when I get up in the morning, I'm like, okay, I got about a good hour or two to myself before they wake up. Some days I don't got an hour or two before they wake up. I might move and then they feel me moving. They like, mommy's up? Okay. What's good, YouTube? It is your girl Kanasia, and I am back with another video. If you're new here, welcome to my channel, and if it's part of Shanae gang, welcome back. I appreciate you for returning. Anyways, in today's video, we're going to be talking about things no one ever told us about becoming a mom. Like, you just not telling me now? You don't think I need to know this before? I'm just kidding. It's not that bad. But anyway, y'all, I hope y'all stay for the whole video because I got the tea. I got the juice. I'm dropping juice. You know, things we needed to know. I'm just kidding. But anyway, yeah, so stay for this whole video. Like, comment, subscribe at the end. And also turn those post notifications on so you can be notified when I post again. So, things they didn't tell us about becoming a mom. What did they tell me? No, I'm just kidding. It's not that bad, y'all. So anyway, the first thing to me that I feel is important is for you to know is every age and stage is an adjustment. Now, what I mean by that is from the newborn stage to the toddler stage to the preteen to the teen to the adult. Like, even adults, they need their mommies. But what I mean is basically like, okay, for example, when you have a newborn, your newborn sleeps all day long, right? They only wake up to like when they're wet. They only wake up and cry when like they're wet. They have a poopy diaper, wet diaper, or they're hungry, and then they go back to sleep and they sleep all day. And then when you're used to that, right? But when you get to the toddler stage, they're crawling around, they're walking, they're getting into stuff, playing in cabinets, messing with canned goods, playing with the pots and pans, the potty training stage. Like, everything is an adjustment. You have to keep adapting to the new age group. You get what I'm saying? If you don't, I mean, I don't know how to explain that any more than what I just did. Then when they get to the teenagers, they get to talking back, sneaking out, sneaking in, boyfriends, girlfriends. You know, you have to keep constantly adjusting to your child's basically new self. It's like as soon as you feel like you know them, you know how they are, then boom, things change. Moms go through is prepartum and postpartum depression. Whereas, for example, some moms, I went through postpartum twice where I was depressed after I had the baby, not because of my baby. Sometimes moms don't know what caused them to feel so stressed out and sad and, you know, unhappy all the time. Some moms, when they go through postpartum depression, like, they don't like their babies. They're like, ugh, like, somebody come get this baby. I don't like it. You're ruining my life. They feel like their baby is ruining them and everything that they stand for and about. But me, when I went through my postpartum, I did not feel like that. I went through it, and the things I felt like my experience was, I didn't want to be bothered with people. I really didn't want to be bothered with the outside world outside of my house. I only wanted to stay in bed all day, and, you know, I got up to feed myself, my kids, and that was just about it. Like, and watch TV. I didn't want to be bothered. I didn't want to answer my phone. I didn't want to go anywhere. Anytime I went out the house, I felt more stressed, like, I don't want to be here, stuff like that. And as far as prepartum depression, it's basically what happens before you have the baby. You're like depressed throughout your pregnancy. Getting your kids on a schedule is very important. Like, if you don't get your kids on a schedule, your household is gonna be in chaos. I'm sorry to tell you, but that's just how it is. Get your household, not just your kids, your whole household on a schedule. Like, pick times where you're gonna have dinner, pick times where you're gonna have lunch, breakfast, what time your kids are gonna get up in the morning. Like, pick a time for everything. Schedule the whole day, what time they're gonna get their baths at night, or if you're gonna give them their baths in the morning. You have to schedule this stuff, because if you don't, your house will be all over the place. You'll be stressed out, and you will be worn out. Like, worn out. Like, everything is going to be all over the place. Like, I don't know how to better explain that. Okay, so finding babysitters to handle business. So if your kids are not in daycare, like, and you and like your partner has stuff to do, and if y'all don't operate around each other's schedule, finding a babysitter is crucial sometimes, you know, because that also rolls into constantly worrying and being very protective over your kids. So about this, the worry never ends when you become a mom. It never ends. If you're wondering why you always worry, it's because you're a mom. So just get used to it. You're gonna always feel like somebody out to get you and your kids. Like, what is this person doing? What is their intentions? Like, what do this person want? Why are they so nice? Why this person is mean? What's gonna happen if this, that, and the third? Like, it's a never end. Worrying is a never ending stage once you become a mom. Sorry, that's just how it is. Even when you're adult, even when your child becomes an adult, I mean. So that also rolls into, like, you know, and being protective as well. Like, you're very protective over your kids who you have around them, where, you know, where they are or what's going on or whatever. That also rolls into trying to find babysitters and stuff when you have children, because you want to make sure that wherever your children are, you're able to trust the people that they're around and who they come in contact with. Like, you know, is this person going to teach my kids bad things, or are they going to do bad things to them? Like, you know, I need help, but I need to know who you is. Like, how this finna be with the kids or whatever. And as far as handling business, like, you want to be able to get stuff done, because sometimes some moms don't have the help and the babysitters that they need to handle their business, so they got to take their kids all over the place with them everywhere they go. And it's like a stressful feeling, because it's just like, when babies are babies or toddlers or whatever, you can't really control when they cry, how they act in public, because at that toddler stage, you're getting them in order, but at the same time, like, they're still going to act how they want to act. Like, for some toddlers are quiet and some are loud. And like I said, sometimes you don't want to take your kids everywhere with you. So you need that babysitter, but it's hard to find them, because everybody goes when you have kids. Everybody know that. Some people help, some people don't want to help. Everybody be so excited when you first have your babies and stuff, and be like, oh, I can't wait till the baby get here. Then as soon as you had a baby, you be like, yeah, girl, I had a baby. They be like, oh, okay, I'm gonna call you back. Boom, they gone for the rest of your life. No, I'm just kidding. But that's just how it is sometimes. Yeah, feeling left out from friends, and, you know, some of your friends, like, if you're a new mom and before you became a mom, you were like traveling and stuff, going out to clubs, enjoying your life, doing whatever you want to do, you could just get up and go. Sorry, when you become a mom, you cannot do that anymore. Like, those days are over with, just getting up and going. Because you have to find babysitters. You have to know if wherever you're going, is it kid friendly. If I don't have a babysitter and I have to take my kid, I have to make sure, you know, kids are even able to come. Like, you know, as far as traveling as well, like, you know, now, like, I always wanted to travel the world. I always said that growing up, I'm going to travel here. I want to do this, that, and the third. Now, when I think about traveling, now that I have 3 children, I gotta find stuff that's kid friendly for them, like, you know, so they can enjoy their self too, and I can also make sure I enjoy myself at the same time. So everything changed. You can't just get up and go to that club no more, sis. You can't do it. You can't just go get up and go kick it with BB and Shishi them. Like, no, you can't do those things anymore. And that also has to do with your priorities change. What used to not be important to you is now important to you. You want to know that, you know, everything is going to be all right. Like, you got to make sure stuff is safe. Is like, I can't be selfish and only thinking about me anymore. Like, now it's about us. Like, it's about them too. Losing sleep. Now, you really only lose sleep when you have a brand new baby. When your babies wake up in the middle of the night, stuff like that. You don't really have to go through this type of stuff, like losing sleep and stuff. Once they start becoming toddlers and, you know, teenagers and stuff, you might lose sleep when they stress you out, when they get to a certain age, if your kids stress you out. But mainly, you only really lose sleep when your babies are newborns because they wake up in the middle of the night. So keep that in mind. Letting yourself go. If you're used to being fine, sexy, like, look at this right here. Fine as hell, right? This is not a everyday thing for me, okay? Having my hair done, lashes on, you know, this is not an everyday thing for me. You know, some days you got those days where you just like, I don't feel like getting dressed up today. I'm just gonna chill, like, or not even just how you carry yourself, as far as beauty wise, your weight. Like, sometimes when you have a baby, you blow up. And if some people don't snap back, it's some moms that can have babies and a few weeks later, like, they like snatched and they ain't even worked out. They ain't did nothing. And then there's some of us who big bone running our family, and you just become this large woman. You got to learn to embrace that. Like, if you're not going to do nothing about it, embrace it instead of complaining about it. Don't keep sitting up here complaining about not being comfortable with yourself if you ain't going to do nothing about it. Like, do something about it. Go walk. You know, sometimes you can't afford to go to the gym, or you can't go to the gym because you can't take your kids with you. Get up and walk. Go get you a stroller. Go get you $100 stroller or whatever you need for it to be convenient for you. Go to Walmart. Get you some little dumbbell, whatever they call the little things, lift weights to the ankle weights. Like, do some stuff in the house. Like, you have to operate around those kids. You, like I said, you can't just get up and go no more like you want to. You can't just get up and go do stuff on your own, because you got to think about those kids and where they gonna go and what they gonna do while you go do this or whatever it is that you want to do. Sometimes you don't want to get cute no more and stuff. Like, sis, sometimes do that stuff for you. Like, you don't all, I'm not saying you gotta slay every time you walk out the house, but like, some moms, they let it go. Like, they be like, I'm over it, or I can't afford it. I can't afford to be fine no more. I can't afford to keep my hair done, or, you know, my nails done, stuff like that. Me, I don't really get my nails done no more at all. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. And then when I go get my feet done, it's like, you know, not so often. I really don't care about that stuff no more. But also, that can roll into, like, if you can't afford it. Some moms, they cannot afford it once they have kids. Like, you have to learn to budget yourself and everything you need. Like, if you feel like, okay, I want to stay fine, start shopping in your price range. Or if you know you can't go out here and spend, like me, when I go to the get my feet done and stuff, I spend like $60 to $80. Like, you know, I like to get the deluxe stuff and all the extra and the gel polish. You know, sometimes if you can still afford it, you can't afford the deluxe, you could just afford the regular. Get the regular. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Or if you cannot afford to go there at all, which is perfectly fine and normal, got your priorities together. I'm not saying if you getting your stuff done that your priorities ain't together. But what I'm saying is if you can't afford it and you know that you have other stuff to do or things that you need to handle or whatever, then like go to the store, the dollar store and stuff, or places like Rose's or Walmart. Go get you a file or like a little cheese grater you want to scrub that dead skin off your feet. Go get you some little cheap polishes and stuff and do it yourself. Just take your time and do it, because we didn't see. So watch some YouTube videos on how to do this stuff if you don't know how to do it. Like, the resources is there. Do your own nails. Everybody doing their own nails now. I did kind of speak on sacrifices, but also I didn't. You have to sacrifice so much when you become a mom. Like I said, things you be wanting to do, you can't do it no more, because it's just like some stuff you have to give it up when you become a mom. You want to go kick it. You want to live a certain lifestyle. Your lifestyle has to change. Like, sometimes, depending on the type of lifestyle that you had, I gave up a lot of stuff. I used to could just get up and go, like I said, but I can't no more, because I be thinking about these kids. Like, I'm sacrificing not being able to travel the way I want to all the time, because I got the kids all the time. I be wanting to do stuff too, but I'm like, I don't want to take all them with me right now. Like, and there's nothing wrong with that, not wanting to do stuff just because you have the children. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Don't ever feel like it is. It's a lot of work. Yeah, so like I said, you become very protective over your kids who you have them around. When the priorities kick in, when they come down to them kids, what they need, what they want, you gotta be able to move mountains for them. Like, some moms are like that. Some don't really care. Like, they be like, oh, okay, they good. They got a little bit what they need. But some moms like me, like, I think about my children's future. Like, I'm thinking about when they go to college, and my kids, all my kids is under 10, 6 and under. Like, and I'm already thinking about their future. I'm ready to move mountains for them, so that way I can sit back, I can get everything I need to get done now, so that way when they get up there in that age range, I can sit back and chill. I ain't got to work all my life, and they'll be set and they be straight. So I don't have to worry about this stuff later on down the line. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things that a lot of other moms experience is feeling like you're not able, or questioning whether you are a good enough mom or not. Like, am I good enough for these kids? Like, oh, they might deserve better. You know, like I said, feel like you're not able to do it all. Like, you know, feel like you want to give up. Don't give up. It gets tough. You know, sometimes moms, you want to give up because they like, I don't got the help that I need. You know, stuff like this. I want better for them. Whatever the case may be. Like, do not give up. Everything can get tough. Whether you got kids or whether it's something else. Things are tough all the time. But that don't mean you give up on it. Like, don't feel like you're not able, because guess what? Your child may not have the new Jordans or whatever it is that came out, but guess what? They're not thinking about that stuff like that. When you stressed out, your kids, it's true that your kids can sense what you're feeling or what you be going through and stuff like that, but like, and they may, like, when you sad, they be sad too. When you happy, they be happy too. But like, you may feel like, I'm not a good enough mom because I can't do this, that, and the third for them. And, or they may need this, that, and the third, and I can't do it. And you're sitting here stressed out thinking that you're not good enough for them. And it's just like, your child, even though you may be stressed or thinking about that stuff, your child not thinking about that. They just thinking about how much they love their mama. Like I said, that's my mommy. I love her. She's amazing. That's how kids think. Like, you know, some days you might be stressed out, and you stressed out thinking about what you got going on in the household, bills, whatever the case may be, whatever it is that you're stressed out about. And you just so angry, and you might yell at your kids or something like that, and then It's like they still want to be right there up under you. Like, I don't care that she just yelled at me. Like, I want to be under her. I want to be attached to her skin. That's how kids are. That's the funny this right here about my kids, because that's how they be. I be like, gone. Like, just go sit down, go do something. And then they be right here like trying to lay on my shoulder and stuff, like trying to lay on me. These kids, they don't think about stuff like that. They are worry free. Like, they don't got nothing to worry about. So all that stuff we be worried about, sometimes it be unnecessary stuff that mothers be worrying about that they don't have to worry about, because guess what? Your kids can go without it, and here they go right now. You get the feeling sometimes like you cannot imagine life without them or life before them. Like, it's crazy because before I had kids, like, I don't even really like know what I had going on. Like, what was I finna do with myself? What did I want for myself? I don't even think I knew what I wanted to be or wanted to do with my life before I had kids. And I'm not even lying. Like, I really did not have no goal or no plan set of what I wanted to do. And then when I started having kids and I started get like, you know, when I had my first baby and I started like trying to get my priorities together, like, okay, Kanasia, you got a kid now. What you finna do with your life? Like, this kid is gonna have some needs. Like, they gonna have some wants, some needs. You know, it's gonna be a lot. Like, you're gonna have to make sure they're good. What do you want to do with your life that's gonna take care of you as well? Because you can't let yourself go. You can't let you go, but you got to think about them as well. And it's just like, what are you gonna do that's gonna make sure that they're good? Make sure that they don't go without. I can't imagine my life without my kids, because my kids made me really like just get myself together and think about, you know, what I wanted to do with my life, where I want to be, you know, what life I want to have. Like, I actually feel like I want more. I know for a fact, back then, before I had kids, I don't want no average lifestyle. But now that I have them, I want more than the lifestyle that I actually probably wanted back then. I just want more thanks to them. So it's like, I have to work harder. I have to go harder and do more, because it's not just me. It's me and them. You know, so I gotta do better. I gotta want better. You know, I don't have a choice. No more alone time. No more me time. No more going to the bathroom alone. No more eating meals alone. No more snacks alone. No more nothing. No more watching your TV without your kids wanting to control the TV. That goes along with setting a schedule and making a schedule for your household as well, because sometimes us moms, we do need our me time. We do need time to ourselves without the kids. So if you can't have a babysitter to where you can go out and like enjoy your life or do little things alone without them, like, it ain't necessarily got to be just having a babysitter to go to the club. Like, you want to eat a meal alone or something like that. When I get up in the morning, I'm like, okay, I got about a good hour or two to myself before they wake up. Some days I don't got an hour or two before they wake up. I might move and then they feel me moving. They like, mommy's up? Okay, I'm up too. That's how I be sometimes. And it's just like, golly, like, there's no alone time. So sometimes you have to make time at night. Like, you know, when you get them on a schedule, you get them down to bed at a certain time, then like sometimes you have to get your me time at night. Like, you want to soak in the tub or do something like that, or, you know, just scroll through your phone, whatever it is that you want to do in your personal me time, so you can make that personal time for yourself, whether it's in the morning or whether it's at night. And I know if I ain't get it in the morning, guess what? I'm going to get it at night. But I ain't even gonna lie. Sometimes it don't even work out like that. Some days I don't get no personal me time because Like, my kids may wake up with me at the same time as me, and then by the time we go to bed, I am worn out. Like, you know, I'll go lay down with them because my two youngest, it's like they act like they cannot sleep without me. They can't lay down without me. It's like, mommy's not in this bed, I'm not getting in this bed. So I'll go lay down with them, right? And once I lay down, I'm watching TV with them until they go to sleep. And boom, I'm asleep right with them. I wake up in the middle of the night and I'm like, dang, I didn't even know I went to sleep. Sometimes you don't get the me time or the mommy time every single day like you want, especially if your kids are not on schedule. And sometimes if your kids are on schedule, you still don't get that time. But you have to make it like sometime out the week. Literally, like, it might take a week to get it. I don't know. I'm just being dramatic, but I'm not just being dramatic. Sometimes your relationship with your partner changes once you start having kids. This is not necessarily meaning in a bad way. Sometimes in a bad way. This happens to people in a bad way, and sometimes it's it's normal. Like, it can be a good thing still. It don't gotta always be something horrible, like your relationship going downhill, your partner start acting crazy, stuff like that. Everybody's relationship don't turn for the worse just because they have a baby. You and your partner have to accept that it's not just about you or them anymore. I'm talking to mom, so you or him anymore. You still have to make time for yourself and your partner. You definitely gonna have to do that, or it will kind of get stressful because it's like y'all used to doing stuff together, but now y'all don't get to do nothing together no more without the baby. I gotta think about this baby. And so you can't be first. Now, me and you can't be first. We gotta think about the baby, him or her, and then here comes you. Like, and so sometimes that can be life-changing for the partner because they're used to, everything being all about them, and no longer is it all about them no more. Also, sometimes with sex, your sex life changes with your partner. Sometimes, like, when you're a busy mom and you're just running from here to there, like, you doing stuff throughout the day, sometimes sex may have to become a chore for you. Like, you got your day planned out, like, okay, I gotta do this, that, and the third. We're gonna have sex on this day. Or we gotta wait till the baby go to sleep, then we can do it. You get what I'm saying? Like, everything changes, including that. You still have to learn to make time for each other with or without the child being, involved or in the presence, so y'all can still enjoy each other, so y'all don't fall apart. You get what I'm saying? So yeah. Last but not least, another thing they did not tell us about becoming a mom is that even when your children, graduate or whatever it is, they get grown, they hit that 18 milestone and stuff like that, motherhood is not over. Some children still need their mom after that. Some children, I don't want to say it like this, but some people, children don't go off to be successful people, or some people need, they don't get the best lifestyle or get the good end of the straw out of life. Like, they go through stuff, so they still need their mother to be there. So it's never over. Like, being a mom is a never ending job. It's never over. Your kids are always going to be there, even when you old, even when they old. Like, it's never over. Like I said, when your kids get grown, they go off to college and stuff, they still need you to be there for them. Like, they still need funds financially, because them your broke best friends, even when they got money, they keep their money to themselves. They won't, okay, mama and daddy got it, y'all gonna look out. You never are done being a mom or a parent at all. Like, it's always something to do. It's always something changing. Like, and that's just like I said, why ain't tell us about this? you know, if you thinking about becoming a mom, or if you're not already a mom and already going through this stuff, like, or if you're thinking about becoming a mom, you know, this is a good video for you. I hope that this helps, because some people really need to hear this before they take that step, because they think they just gonna, oh, I'm gonna have a baby, the baby gonna be cute, I'm gonna put this, that, and the third on, they gonna wear it is. You know, they don't know, they don't think about the different milestones. Like, okay, it's a baby. Then when they're a toddler, I'm gonna have to start dealing with them messing with stuff. Then when they become teenagers, these kids gonna talk back to me. You know, they're gonna try me up. And then when they're adult, they still might need my help. You know, here and there, they still might need me. People don't think about that when they think about having kids. They just think about those younger ages, like, oh, I can't wait to do this, that, and the third. Being a mom is tough. Being a mom is something serious. It's a lot of work, y'all. It's a lot of work. It's never ending. Like, when I'm done with this video, I'm gonna go in here and get duties done now. Like, I gotta cleaning up my house all day. Like, I'm never done cleaning my house. I could clean up today. Guess what? In an hour or two, there's another room in this house messed up that I have to go clean up all over again. You guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that it helps you or whoever you're sending to in any way possible, because sometimes us moms just need to know that we are not alone and that we're not the only ones going through it, you know, whatever it is that we're going through. And also just know, like, my advice to y'all is, if your intentions is good on whatever it is that you're doing as a mom, or becoming a mom, or already being a mom, and you know, you just feel stressed out, or like you just can't do it no more, you tired, like, just know, if your intentions for you and your children is good, you are good. Like, stop doubting yourself. You got this. Sometimes you need to hear it. I know you don't know me, but sometimes us moms need to hear it. And if you know another mom going through it, let them know. Like, sometimes you just got to be there, even if you can't provide for them what they need. Sometimes other moms just need some other mother that can relate, to understand and listen. Be a listening ear for them. You know, we all need somebody. So if you like this video, go ahead and like, comment below, and subscribe to my channel, and also turn on those post notifications so you can get notified next time that I post. And I will see you guys in my next video. Shana gang out.